Okay, so Jimmy, I know you are one to frequent fast food restaurants on occasion or every day.
Wow, call me out on TV right here in front of everybody.
And
wow.
sometimes you order a milkshake, right?
Okay.
Okay, well, that's why I'm happy to tell you that we are learning how to make a, let's just say, a more healthy milkshake.
Oh, okay. All right.
Are you up for that?
Let's go for that. Let's go for that.
Okay.
Right.
It's actually called a Shamrock shake.
Yeah, this is Michael Dondarski of Dover. So what is it we're doing?
So, end of February, beginning of March, you know, everybody gets excited about spring.
Right.
But people like myself who frequent the, you know, the Happy
Establishments,
Meal establishments,
right, yeah, okay.
whatever you want to refer to them as, get excited about the Shamrock shake.
Right.
That, then the McRib comes out too, you know, you get excited about that as well. But when the Shamrock
See, me
shake
and
comes
you.
out, right.
Okay, okay.
We'll go after the show. But no, obviously, I know you guys were talking earlier about the selfies, add the
Right.
nose.
Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping that this is just the camera adding the girth in here. But as you get older, you need to take a little bit better care
I can
of
vouch
what you're
for
putting
that,
in
yes.
your body.
Right, yeah.
After one Big Mac, it's like you have to take a nap. now.
Yes,
Whereas
right.
10 years ago, you could just eat 3 more.
So what are you making here? What are you doing for
Right.
us?
So basically, the Shamrock Shake at McDonald's it's like green for obviously St. Patrick's Day, and here we're going to use some more healthy ingredients to get a green minty shake. So we have some mint over here, fresh mint. If you want to go ahead and take the leaves off and chop it up, yes, it smells phenomenal. And I'm not sure whether it's just something I'm not sure why I do it, because going in the blender, I guess it would chop it up, but I think it releases the aroma. That's what I tell myself. That's why you chop up the mint first. It releases the aroma.
Yeah.
Then here we have some spinach, bagged spinach. The mint was pulled right from, you know, the regular bag, so you don't have to worry about like measuring it. Just use a whole case that you would buy kind of in the organic section or whatever section in your local grocery store.
Right, yeah.
Spinach, about 2 or 3 handfuls. You can tell I'm very precise with my measurements.
Very carefully. Yes, I saw that.
One thing you do want to do though with the bagged spinach and mint or any kind of, you know, green is make sure you rinse it off, because we've all seen the news stories where there's salmonella scares or anything like that. So just make sure you rinse it off, cool water, dry with a paper towel, yes, which we've already done. Your bananas, here we go. So this is kind of the base that makes it almost like a shake, so to speak. So this is probably a little bit too unripe. You almost want it to go another day or 2.
Really? Okay.
Yes, and then if you like banana bread, you could do that. If not, chop it up and put it in the freezer, and then it kind of will have this kind of look to it, and it's got that almost that browning, and it makes it a little sweeter.
Right.
So
while you guys were doing all that talking, I was working.
look at you, and we're done already. So what I do like to do is, especially with the already frozen bananas, is put the greens in first.
Oh, that really smells good.
Yeah.
It does smell good.
Okay, so all this going in?
Yes. Yeah, just about 2 big handfuls.
2 big handfuls.
Maybe not all of it.
I got 2 big hands.
Yeah.
And then, of course, some for the floor.
Well, you know, we share.
Floor needs some healthy food too. And if you just want to scrape that in with it.
Now, we had this conversation about kale versus spinach, and I drink a kale shake every morning. You said you can taste the kale.
Right. So for me, the spinach blends better. It's less, I don't know, firm. It's less leafy. So when I have a kale shake, it is too, I guess, earthy.
Earthy?
For my
Your taste.
For my taste.
Okay.
So the spinach is more palatable to me. If you like kale, you can use kale. If you have an alternative, we're using coconut milk. If you want to use regular milk, almond milk, any kind of whatever alternative you want. Yep, that can go in.
Going in? Coconut milk in?
Yes.
Okay.
And we use about 3/4 cup. When the bananas are frozen, sometimes they cream up. You may have to add a little more as you go. It's a very weird texture and consistency if you want to put the bananas in.
Yep. How many of them have to actually go in?
The whole thing.
Oh.
It's about 2 bananas.
None for the floor.
That is about 2 bananas, yes. No, none for the floor. And now, this segment is where we all look at a blender, make a lot of noise, and hope,
Do I need any of this
hope
other
it
stuff
does
in
what
there?
it do. Not yet.
No,
So
okay.
we're going to start to
'cause we
blend
got-
it, and then we'll kind of add it at the end.
Here we go.
So
Yep.
let's see if it's going to do its thing, or if we're going to have to get in there with a spoon.
It's thinking.
It's thinking. We'll get in there with a spoon. I'll get in there and kind of make it do what it wants to do. So sometimes, like I said, with the leafy greens and the bananas, you have to kind of make, you know, make the magic happen, so to speak. And this is looking.
The end result is worth it.
Yeah, I promise. Well, I hope anyway. I guess I shouldn't promise. I should say I hope. We
right.
may have to add a little bit more liquid, so we'll go there. And yes, we will.
Get some more coconut milk? Oh, you got it right there.
Right
Okay.
here. So.
Yeah,
And now, here, as I told you at home, this is the measurement kind of thing you do.
Very
and
carefully.
you say, looks good to me.
That's good.
That's kind of the way
See,
we cook in my kitchen.
I wanted to do it while it was running, so.
Oh, well, there. This is what we can do then.
There you go.
It is. Now we're in there. Now it's going to be a little too runny, but you'll get the main gist. All right.
Okay, so now you're going to put the
You can put
vanilla.
a little bit of mint extract in.
Mint extract.
And this is strong. This is about a 1/4 teaspoon.
Yeah.
So that can go in. Some chocolate chips. Make it a whole lot of fun. Why not one more handful?
Careful measurement.
And I think we're good. So
Okay.
I don't know if that sounded as gross on camera as it did here, but I promise it's going to taste.
I've
very
got my glass
phenomenal.
ready
So
to
let's go.
taste it.
This is going to be perfect.
Yes, it
Because
will.
that's how you do things. You
Wow.
measure them carefully to make them perfect.
I would call it perfect. Now this is actually thinner than you would really like it,
Right.
but it is what it is.
Because we get the flavor out of it. Yeah, you made it work for
Yes.
TV.
It smells good.
So
I
again,
can tell
thank you for that.
Of course.
Look at this. That
And
is
if,
a Shamrock shake
and if
right
you
there.
want, I even put a little mint leaf. If there were a little more, you could garnish it and make it look all fancy in your cup. And I'm ready to see your guys.
So did you want some, or did we get
Well,
it all?
I've got some extra.
Oh, that is good.
You like it?
Oh my goodness. You would never know there's spinach in it.
See?
Absolutely.
And if it were, yeah, whatever variety you want to change. And the recipe, I believe, is going to go up online. But
Right.
feel free to play around with it. That's the fun part of being in the kitchen. So many people are scared.
Thank you
to do
so
things
much.
in the kitchen.